Topping our morning rush, we're following breaking news for you this morning as APD remains on scene, was on scene of an officer-involved shooting in northwest Albuquerque. That's where at least one person died. They just cleaned up the scene about 30 minutes ago. Around 11:15, though, last night, officers found a person who appeared to be drunk and passed out inside a vehicle near Coors and Quail. Some sort of confrontation happened, leading multiple officers to fire their weapons. A firearm, according to the chief, was recovered on scene, along with multiple magazines.
We are learning more about the man arrested after an hours-long SWAT standoff in Los Chavez on Friday afternoon. Now it appears he has had multiple run-ins with the law. His latest back in April. Court documents show Jason Ramirez stole a car and led police on a miles-long chase from Los Lunas to Isleta Pueblo. Ramirez is facing charges including stealing a car, aggravated burglary, resisting, evading, and obstructing an officer.
This morning, state police are asking for help finding a missing juvenile they believe is in danger. Police say the 17-year-old Jasmine Sanchez was last seen last Wednesday, August 24th at around 6:30 in the morning and in Huique. This is north of Española. Sanchez is about 4'11", has a scar on her forehead as well as a pierced right eyebrow. If you know where she's at, you're asked to call New Mexico State Police. Erica.
And here's a look at our school day forecast. Temperatures are comfortable this morning, 68 degrees, and it's going to be a scorching hot day. Temperatures will be back in the low 90s with mostly to partly sunny skies later on.
The investigation into an early morning homicide continues. Officers responded just before 5:30 on Sunday morning to a shooting call at Marin Circle near Lomas and I-40. And when officers arrived, they found a man and a woman who had died. The victims and any potential suspects have not been named. Anyone with information is asked to call police.
Happening today, the trial for one of the two people accused in the murder of an Albuquerque man is set to begin. Police say 27-year-old Austin Crispin was part of a group that planned a robbery near Central and Cole in March of 2020. 4 people were shot, including Jeffrey Baca, who died. Crispin is charged with murder. His trial is set to begin this morning. Erica.
And here's a look at our Metro threat index for the state. We are going to see a high threat on the east side of the state with scattered showers and thunderstorms, flooding and hail and damaging wind possible.
At least 2 people are dead after a shooting broke out at a supermarket in Oregon. It began on Sunday night when a gunman walked into the store in Bend and then opened fire. Police say the gunman first shot and killed someone at the store's entrance and then killed another person inside. Officers say that they found the shooter dead inside near an AR-15 style rifle and a shotgun.
An investigation's underway this morning after a weekend hit and run left one woman dead. APD says that officers were sent to the area around 1:30 Sunday morning. This was to the off-ramp of westbound I-40 in Coors after a woman was seen walking the interstate, then was struck by a vehicle. She died on scene. The vehicle also left the scene.
There's more news on the repair plans now for the Hermit's Peak Calf Canyon fire area. Mora County is hosting a community meeting tomorrow night. This will be at the Mora High School auditorium. It will also be your chance to ask the U.S. Forest Service questions and share concerns. That's over what they plan now to update the community on what the plans are to repair the area. That starts at 6 p.m. Erica.
All right, let's get a check on traffic. The maps are clear. No accidents or slowdowns to report. And here's a look over the Big I. It's a quiet start to the day, but we'll let you know as things pick up.
Some people take to the water in a kayak, others in a canoe. How about a hollowed out pumpkin? 16-year-old Dwayne Hansen of Nebraska paddled down the Missouri River in a giant hollowed out pumpkin that he grew in his own garden. On Saturday, he broke the Guinness World Record for riding more than 25.5 miles in that gourd.
Time now for the 5 facts.
At number 5, Albuquerque locals had the chance to learn about what it takes to make TV and film happen. IATSC Local 480 held its first film and TV expo at its local training center yesterday. Now booths were set up for people to learn how to join the industry with a demonstration on what filming on a set looks like. Now for more information on the expo and to learn more about the training opportunities, you can head over to KRQE.com.
Number 4, now an MSU professor is now getting money from NASA to study space objects in the furthest parts of our solar system. Associate Professor Vladimir Lira is working on a project specifically looking at the Kuiper Belt, which is where Pluto sits beyond Neptune. Lira is hoping to prove newer, more correct theories of formation. He and his team are getting a $365,000 grant over 3 years for the work.
And at number 3, we are going to see a lot of storm activity in eastern New Mexico today. You guys should be prepared for some heavy downpours. We could see some flooding and even some damaging wind and hail.
On to number 2 now. We are learning more details about the man arrested after an hours-long SWAT standoff in Los Chavez on Friday afternoon. It appears that he has had multiple run-ins with the law. His latest back in April. According to court documents, Jason Ramirez was accused of stealing a car and led police on a miles-long chase from Los Lunas to Isleta Pueblo. Police say Ramirez also tried running and hitting them with his car in the recent case. So they opened fire, but they missed him. He took off again. Ramirez is facing multiple charges this morning, including stealing a car, aggravated burglary, resisting, evading, and obstructing an officer.
And at number one, breaking news this morning as APD was earlier on the scene of an officer-involved shooting in northwest Albuquerque where at least one person died. Officers were called to the area of a gas station near Coors and Quail around 11:15 last night. When officers arrived, they found a person who appeared to be drunk and passed out inside of a car. Once officers got the person out of the vehicle, they say that's when they started to smoke and got back into the car and some sort of confrontation happened, leading multiple officers to fire their weapons. According to police, a firearm was recovered on scene as well as multiple magazines.